Hello there.
Good morning. And hello there to you too. And, we're doing trains. I did not lie to you when I said there was a tiny chance. Not trains, but the chance was tiny. How'd you do? So caught up humming to scale and steer. Oh, I forgot to hit redeem button. It is very dangerous to hum along to a song. Partially because it goes all over the place. One might forget who you are or where you are, or what you're doing. And that's just a shortened version of it. I am late. Trains. For one train. Technically not even a train. Trains. I am late. I kind of couldn't get out of bed. But also, not just for sleepiness reason or some shit like that. For napping, I'll occasionally watch Baylor and I woke up and Baylor was losing a defect run. And I wanted to see if he can if he can pull it off, or if he's gonna perish. But then it dragged out. So they went, yeah, all right. What was the weirdest thing just now? Thing that distracted me in the middle of my sentence. I had a smudge in the top left of my screen. On both screens. Like the same smudge was in the red, more or less same spot on my main screen as it was on the other screen offset, because the top left of D-Ray Valley is not on the top left of the screen, because that's where the clock is. So the smudge was offset exactly the right amount to show up on both, which is why we kept moving the camera to see. Wait, what was it? I thought it was in the sky. It was not in the sky. The simulation has gotten boring. Just repeating textures. Great. No. And the tiny chance for not trains was that I considered, because yesterday there were great news. And I briefly considered, if it goes live early enough, maybe I'll quickly switch to streaming that instead, but I mean, you won't give a shit, probably. But I'll make you give a shit very soon. Maybe. Well, there is a tiny chance that Monday we're not doing Hitman. Same tiny chance, and we're still doing trains today. The great news were that the Marvel Heroes emulator project finally has talent active and working. Was rolled out this morning, and it's awesome. You can play Summoner Dr. Doom and Summoner everyone else, because all the Summoner classes are garbage without talents. But everyone is so excited that the lag is unbearable. I played some this afternoon. Gave my Dr. Doom 11 more levels. Because the interesting thing is, up to level 30, it doesn't matter. Because you get to pick your first talent at 32. The first 30 levels you could already play. You know, it made no difference whatsoever. But for the up to level 60, 56 technically, all the leveling isn't done in talents, and those didn't work until this morning. I was excited. I want to, but the lag was terrible. I was playing, and I was clicking on an enemy to murder him. Well, Dr. Doom doesn't click on, but I was clicking on an enemy to murder him, and then I sat there for a solid 20 seconds before he fell over dead. Somebody in the Discord called it turn-based Marvel Heroes. It's fantastic. Because it doesn't help that I'm in Europe and the server is in America. Like I've never played it that much since it was up, because talents were missing and summons didn't work. Summons have only been working for like 3 weeks, and give or take. And but I always noticed some lag, and it comes and goes, and no, so do not want to subject mostly you, I suppose, to that. It's not pretty. The game is actually quite good looking still, for considering it's like from 2015 or something. And not super amazing by today's standards, but it's pretty good. But it's not pretty to see. You know, I'm standing on the XP orbs to collect them. It takes a good solid 7 seconds for it to register that I'm stood on one. Alright. No, the Thursday was terrible because that's just when the news came out. Although I did play quite a lot because, as I said, so Thursday wasn't actually that terrible. Why? What happened on your Thursday? I dread to ask. Started off well. There's no school. Ooh, class is being cancelled. What? Class is being cancelled. You're just being in the cinema watching Paddington 3. Who's us? School? And school wasn't cancelled. School was in the cinema. Why were you watching Paddington 3? Oh, I haven't been to the cinema in like since like 22? 21? When was it? I think the Spider-Man movie I didn't like was, I think that's the last one I saw in English car. Huh. Alright. I haven't watched the Paddingtons. Just But then sport made it all worse. Because you're a sports teacher. Oh well. And yesterday was when Dibididim got shut off. Ah, very different. Very different Thursdays. Ah, well. I'm sorry she was being a... again. And I still don't understand why... Like, I mean... I think I kind of understand why. But I won't get into it. It borders on a political opinion. You're going nowhere tomorrow, for Bielefeld doesn't exist. What's in Bielefeld? Tomorrow's Saturday. Who is in Bielefeld? Who? Thought you almost considered making it. I'm sure you won't hear it 700 times tomorrow. Or make it 700. If nobody makes it tomorrow, you gotta make it at least once. You gotta get it out of the way. At the very least. It's always, you know. The elephant in the room. The elephant in the town square of Bielefeld. Doesn't exist. The elephant? No, the town square. In fact, if you try to approach the area where they put Bielefeld on the map, you can't get anywhere. There's a wall of elephants. The Great Gubu Wall in Final Fantasy XIV, but elephants. You can't. There is no way through. There's a dome of elephants. You can't do aerial or satellite photography either. Why am I talking absolute shite? Nothing, we just... Who's we? Why are you in Bielefeld? You didn't... Who's we? Who just goes to Bielefeld to vibe? We is my friends. You skip that one. Why are you going to Bielefeld? Of all places. Paimon will come. I don't know what that is. How about we explore the area ahead of us and force a character to walk... Oh wait, that's Genshin. Oh, Genshin. Oh no. Oh no. With the shutdown of DBD, are you forced back into Genshin now? Fighting with some other guy and one girl from school. No? Okay. But why Bielefeld? You don't live in Bielefeld. Because then you wouldn't say we're going to Bielefeld. Playing Among Us and the other guy. Right. Yeah, alright. I played like 5 minutes of Among Us in my lifetime. Because I hate the controls. And I am not good at either of the... And like any of the... You know, no, I'm not... No. I hate the controls. And I'm not... Like, while you were in there... No. That game was so much better to watch. I watched so much Among Us in 2020. Fucking crazy. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. I was like, who's playing Among Us right now? And I clicked on random Twitch streams and everyone's like, wow, you're boring and unfunny. I need someone better than you people to watch Among Us. And hunting down VODs and shit like that. Although I will say, the one thing better than Among Us that I've watched was Secret Hitler. When Total Biscuit did it with a bunch of people. And, this was like in 2016 or something. And, if not earlier than that. And, I still remember just Crandall going, just for the record, I am not Hitler. And then everyone voted him Hitler. And then it turned out he wasn't Hitler. And he said, I told you I wasn't Hitler. I gotta watch that again. I kind of gotta watch those videos again. Oh yeah, if I have nothing to watch, pull up some, like, play some Marvel Heroes, because talents work now, and summoners do. Except the lag is horrible. And just listen to some old Secret Hitler. It's similar to how Hitman makes me say the wildest things about children and old people and women. some of the sentences in there were like, well, if I was a fascist, surely I wouldn't, etc., etc. But yeah, Among Us was also great. But I preferred watching it than playing it. Like, I have no... Again, I never played it much, or maybe, you know. But it's like, I never had any idea. I kind of could never remember who was who. Like, when they left the room, I don't know if it was pink or purple, you know? So, I was useless as a crew member. I was or dead, and I was atrocious as the imposter. It's like nobody saw me, and then a meeting was called, and one guy was like, "Yep, I was on cameras. I saw you vent. Ah, fuck you." Nap today and didn't actually plan to. No brain feels fogged, and I'm drinking a Coke. A Coke, not a Monster. What the? How did that happen? I am having an orange juice. I don't feel like it's not a Cokey day. I've had a Coke yesterday. So I'm having an orange juice. The downside is that orange juice goes away much faster than Coke. We have Coke at home. And I must ask you a very important question. How did you like my final 5-star run of the Dubai contract? Yeah, about that. It's been 4 days. I haven't actually watched the... It's been 4 days. You were playing Among Us for 4 days, 24 hours. No, you know what? Who are you? No, absolutely not. No, this is not. This is not on. Hey, no, not. Absolutely not. This is unacceptable behavior. Utterly devoid of. Nope. Nope. This will not stand. This will not stand. Hang on, I'm setting up. Yeah, school lunch, friends. Lunch, eating and having a social life instead of watching one asshole be shit at Hitman. Hang on. I'm fucking hell. Oh, there. You are watching this right now. Just I will commentate over the because I don't want to yeah, so I no, right? I don't remember what happened. You know, I shoot twice. I shoot the camera, which this guy up top hears. So I you know, that which makes the vulture run down there. So I pick up the fucking propane tank. I deposit my sniper rifle there. I think I'm on this one. I just trust that the propane tank is will just explode the smoking person without my input. I bump into him to stall him. I get the axe for something to throw. Ultimately, this is the slow part, but what are you gonna do? And then I murder him, and nobody comes down here ever again. Anyway, I pick nothing up. The smoking man explodes all on his own. So I did a good throw with the propane flask. And then comes the long and arduous part. Trying to set this shit up. Gotta wait for the Sheik to be done with his shit. I'm checking on where the munching Muslim is. Or the black-haired triplet clone. Still checking. Still checking. We are checking. Nothing's happening. This is terrible. This is not a speed run because I'm sitting here for a solid minute where nothing happens. But I'm just panic looking in every direction because I've done this for 3 hours at this point. He shifts. I shoot to distract. I shoot to distract the woman who otherwise sees everything. I murder him. I have still green guns because spoiler the 5-star run. And then I panic the guards so they don't come looking. And I drop the sniper rifle, and the entire time I'm sweating bullets. Nobody sees me trespassing. I considered going for the parachute exit, but I completely forgot. You only have one exit available in this contract. So I have to go there anyway. I could probably have just climbed down over the railing, but I've never done that, so, because I've never gotten this far. So, yeah, no climbing. I'm just running around the long way. Still sweating bullets the entire time, hoping that those green guns don't turn red, and they do not. Ultimately, this seemed incredibly simple. Why didn't that work from like minute 20? And then I'm done at I'm done at 2:58, and I spend the next 6 minutes bitching and moaning about Hitman contract. Fucking god damn it! I'm not sure that was worth it. I'm not sure that was a good use of time. 3 hours on a Dubai contract. Except I did figure out how to snipe the Sheik in sub 3 minutes. It's good practice. Lord knows I need the practice. Anyway, apologies, train enthusiasts. Who, by the way, as of 20 minutes ago or so, when I went live, or 25, if anybody went on Twitch 20 minutes ago to check the D-Ray Valley category, I would have been the only one in it. There was nobody streaming D-Ray Valley when I went live. That was surprising. So I am, as ever, the best goddamn train driver you will ever see on Twitch, because nobody streams it. And because I am the best goddamn train driver, I went and drove some trains, and I made some money. For once, I made some money legitimately by playing the video game rather than safe scumming. I've made $400,000 because the harbor had a nice the harbor military base. That's an option? Playing the video game? few people know about this incredible hack, but you can just play the video game. Yeah, no, the Harbor military base had a nice little shunting contract of 2 pickups of, you know, expired uranium bullshit or whatever it's called. I mean, it's classified. And that alone paid out 150 grand. No, 174 grand. That was fucking awesome. For like barely any work. And I did it with a Magic space camera, while also at the same time setting up the triple header for a long double. Oh no, for a long double freight haul. Most of which I dropped off at the coal power plant. Only this bit when it comes here to Iron Mine. They've been throwing their money out the window for real. Well, it's important government work or some shit like that. I shall go to sleep so that we can have some daylight in our lives. And I might just repeat the thing from last week and just deliver some iron ore. But maybe, I mean, I do have heavy things right now. Oh, no, I can't do this. I can't do anything, because I'm out of fuel again, and you cannot refuel in... that's the wrong... Where's my map? Ugh, look at this. Ah, it's hideous. Oh, do not want. Ah, quick, cleanse your eyes. Dark Detective and the Missing World map. Where map? I mean, I can always just... But where was the map? I drove here. How's the map gone? Anyway, but you cannot refuel in Iron Mine West. So we're teleporting to the steel mill where we stopped last week. And, yeah. However, you stay here. One teleport to... Oh, wait. One teleport to steel mill, please, with locomotive. For last week, we stopped at the steel mill. And my offline adventures don't count. Fast traveling take no time. Well, I'll take the time in the dark to go refuel. So, join me on the thrilling adventure of basic maintenance. At least we're pointing the correct way. I had to reload a save because I had this locomotive and the slug, which is too big for the turntable. So to turn around, I drove out here, backed it up there, and then drove forwards this way. And then I noticed I'm going to the harbor. Or, yeah. So I was facing the wrong way. So I just reloaded before I did the little maneuver, because I'm an idiot. But now I'm facing the correct way, for we need to go to City South. Except... So don't turn around. Except I need to go fuel, which lives over there. This is all just thinking out loud, because otherwise I don't know what I'm doing. And also, for Marvel Heroes, which is amazing, especially now that most things kind of work. Like, to actually play with, like, you know, and see other people around, you do the Tahiti server. And they have, you know, they run events. So that's less relevant for me. I have no characters at 60. Actually, I think you don't need them at 60. But, you know, I want to level first. And, etc. It's a real server. But, it is like one server project out there for the public. You can. Yeah, I did drop frames. That was a mild drop of a whole 2 seconds. Stop. I know it's raining, but stop. But you can just download the server and run it locally, meaning no lag. But also, because I don't know anything about running a server, it's like I can't change any options. So there's a version where I can play all by myself, which doesn't make not that much of a difference. I never played with other people when it was, you know, actually live for real. Because there's kind of no reason. Where are we? Steel mill. Left, left, left. Brilliant. Right. Because I remembered that I was trying to go to the turntable. So I can play lag-free with all the heroes at level 1. So everything I've done so far is because, you know, that gets saved on server side. So I can start from scratch, but have the luxury of being lag-free. But yeah. I can't change anything because I don't know how. I don't know how to code, if that's involved in there somewhere. So maybe over the weekend try to find out if, you know, there's just some lines in a file that any idiot can easily change for, you know, small values. But yeah, because the Tahiti project has implemented a couple of things that are very helpful. But that is specifically for the Tahiti project. It's not a function of the server emulator itself, because that one is trying to emulate what it was like on live. Yeah, no. But on live, everything worked. So, yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Best train diver on Twitch. Because you have no other choice. Good lord! I just drove somewhere. Why did it... $16,000 dues. For some dead dinosaurs. Some dead liquid dinosaurs. Dead processed liquid dinosaurs. Alright, I'm starting to get where they ask money for it. Yeah, the train is gonna go very far. The engine off. Also, I watched Formula 1 on Sunday, and it was awesome, except the way I was watching it, because something Austrian television, and the way they do their VOD is atrocious. But this weekend, RTL actually gets the race on Sunday on normal television. So I hope that there's a repeat, because they're in China and the race is at 6 a.m. I ain't getting up for Formula 1 race ever again. I think once I woke up for Japan, and I think one other time I woke up for, maybe it was also Australia. Like way back then, when it kind of didn't matter if I ruined my sleep schedule for 3 weeks. But really do not want to do that ever again. So I hope there is a good repeat, or a thing you can watch the VOD on the app and on the website, etc. when you have the membership, and I happen to know someone who does it, who does have it, so yeah. The one guy friend from earlier also watched Formula 1. It was like, what time? And we watched it live at 5 a.m. Then we met to go swimming later. I don't think I could go swimming after Formula 1 if it starts at 5 a.m. Yeah, no, the Australian race last week was very early. 5 a.m. And China is at 6 a.m., I believe. And Lewis Hamilton is on pole for the sprint race. He, not me. I can't be... Where did you... Oh, he watched it live, not he. Right, what? Right. I think I ultimately read that sort of correctly, but not really. Sorry, where did I leave the fucking thing? I kind of should be on this siding because it cost way more money. Siding empty. Yeah, this is the loading. It is. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. Should have paid attention. We need to go left and right. The best goddamn train driver ever. And I'm braking under the throttle again. Best. Just the best. Just singular. Actually, the road we... No, I missed Formula 1. Sort of. I mean, I didn't. I'm glad. I watched the launch event for this season. For the first time that they did all in one together in one go for all the teams. And well, I watched half of it, but I watched the important half. I'm glad I missed the first half. And I am Red Bull reminded me why I'm glad that I didn't watch last season, because they couldn't go 7 seconds without mentioning that. Did you know that Max Verstappen of Red Bull Racing won all but one race last year? I believe Leclerc won something else. I don't know what. Oh wait, didn't Leclerc win Monaco last year? I think it did, didn't he? Wasn't it on Drive to Survive? He got a very touching episode on Drive to Survive on season 7. But you don't have Netflix, right? But you also don't care. But it was a very touching episode. You're asking the wrong person. It's kind of rhetorical. A quick Frostblood. Frostblood? That sounds right. Tell me, who won the World Drivers' Championship in 1997? At least I think it was 1997, where I watched the finale and it was fucking awesome. I think it was 1997 in Interlagos or Imola. I think it was one of the E's. And I think it was Schumacher versus Villeneuve. Into the person's name as. And Villeneuve won the championship, I think. Didn't Schumacher get disqualified because of the crazy maneuver he put? Something like that. I might misremember the details, but I kind of still have the picture in my mind. I mean, the moving picture. Old Mercedes. I mean, old, legally distinct, non-Mercedes limousine. No, and, yeah, no. I specifically picked a year where I think I know the answer. Rather than... Quick, tell me who won the World Drivers' Championship in 61. Because, like, the first 20 years of Formula 1 were just the Wild West. Oh my god, it's 2 separate things? $4,500, and then you tender for another 5,000. Unbelievable. Oh, the tender has its own parking brake. No, it doesn't. Why do you lie to me, UI? It doesn't have a parking brake. Unless it does, but I don't think it does. Weird. Oh, hang on. Oh god, do I have to lubricate this shit? Fucking steam engines. I have to lubricate. I mean, it does it for me. Alright. Alright. We're gonna sleep for some daylight because I have to lubricate the train. No, yeah, and yeah, no. So this weekend, yeah, I hope I can just watch it on RTL somehow. Welcome to soup. Why is it always soup? What setting did I change that my weather chance is 80% soup? I don't want this. It's soup. Unfortunately, I can't just go to sleep again. Oh no, I changed this because of stream reasons. I am a genius. I turned off the fact that you know, you're too tired to go to sleep. Blue skies, sunshine, the birds are singing, the flowers are making love. Everything is awesome. Oh wait, forgot I needed to lubricate. Is it just 3? I don't believe you that it's just 3. Handbrake is on. Thank you. We're not going anywhere yet. Or we need to lube up the tree. The tree? The train. I read Trivium and I read just train. Tree. Is there even oil in there? It doesn't even look like anything's in there. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Lube the tree. I mean, some environmentalists out there probably spend their days lubing trees. That was 2. Where's the third one? Hang on. No? Wait. Oh, where's the thing? Where's the hand crank lube? It's on the other side, I think. Where's the lube hand crank? Fucking dark, though. That's it. And I'm small. Does it even work when the train is completely broken? I have no idea, because I can't see the indicator. Well, if everything is wrong, then our journey will just have to be incredibly squeaky and annoying. That's the handbrake, that's the handbrake. And I think or is it yours? No, no, the other way around. Right? Yeah. We good? No, brake pipe. It's still wrong. Alright. Oh, because you're... Okay, now. Listen, I'm doing it from the magic space camera. It's very confusing. Get me in there. Turn off the windshield wipers. It is a bright, sunny, blue sky day. The birds are fornicating and everything. No, this way. We go? Can we go? We going? I think we're going. Behold! Squeaking! No, just sloshing. I'll take sloshing over squeaking. Yeah, slosh all you want. I don't give a shit. Here. Now I can't hear you sloshing. Ah. Enjoy the silence. What was... What just now was the poof sound? I don't know. It's not like the train is gonna break. I mean, the locomotive. It's already broken. That is the point. Exactly. We are on our way to be forced to pay extraordinary amounts of hard-earned money. And the money was hard-earned. Most of it. To restore this locomotive that I can't drive anyway. I mean, I kind of, sort of, somewhat... I did drive it perfectly fine. On a technical level. It's just, I had made the incredibly stupid decision of trying to drive anything up the mountain towards Forest Central. Hard lesson learned. Don't drive anything up Forest Central from the south. Right. City South, by the way. Where are we going? City South. How do I get to City South? Fuck's sake, Windows. Stop. How do I get to City South? Left. 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 Right. We have reached the portion left. We have reached the portion of the evening where all I do is say left, left, right, left, right. Right. Left. So I left here from there on Tuesday or whenever the fuck I played this. Also, that screenshot I sent you of the contract that paid out 69,000. I didn't even do that one. Because right after I spotted the 130,000 or however much it was shunting job for the military. That means I'm going to be in a train tomorrow. Ah. Take a picture when it arrives, when it pulls into the station. Even though it's presumably just gonna be an IC? RE? RE, right? Surely you're not fancy enough to go in the ICE. Right? Those cost money, right? You can't afford ICEs, right? And also, they might not stop where you live. Do I look like I know? Haven't you? You're going on a journey. What are you doing? Are you just gonna show up at the station and go, train goes somewhere? Tight moves, man. You're going together the entire... Yeah, alright. Listen, I was never good at anything. Anything. Not one thing in this world I'm good at. Picking my nose, maybe. But I did always quite enjoy... Well, not always. I learned quickly to enjoy the minutia and bullshit organization and deciphering of bullshit information of traveling. Not ICE, we have Deutschland tickets. Why pay for anything else when we can use those? And I assume those are good for quote-unquote free journeys in the RE, because is that for? What are you? Oh, you're my yellow lights. How do I turn you off? Wait, are you just hooked up into... Is that just hooked up into the electric? Yeah. I can't turn off the electrics right now. I don't have a switch for this, do I? It just turns on when the electrics are on, right? I'm a genius. No, I always liked, you know... learning, basically, the train routes. Like, taking a train in Germany is actually quite good, isn't it? Except the actual journey. Because you enjoy your blue light. Yeah, but, yeah. Normal people can turn off lights. I can just turn on additional ones. I kinda wish you could hook it up into this, and when this is on, this is off, and when this is off, this is on. I mean, an electrician could do it. I couldn't decide between could do that and could do this, and out came could do that. Which is basically just Dutch anyway. No, like buying train tickets and figuring out and how many stops, and then I recognize this stop from when I was looking up at the thing. I almost asked you how long does the RE take from where you live to Bielefeld, but you know, if I know how long, the reverse, then but you know, also figuring out, oh, this train takes too long, I'll pay 5 euros more for the other one. We're going to IKEA. You have to go to Bielefeld to go to IKEA? Are you gonna bring back an entire shelf, an entire bookshelf on the train? I'm sure the personnel will be thrilled. Yes. Still there? Still sloshing? Actually, it's not sloshing. I mean, this is the best way to enjoy steam trains. Look at it go! Oh, it's awesome! Wow! You can drive this without looking? Well, it is attached to a diesel electric engine. Doing all the work. This is how I like driving steam trains. Why not? Maybe don't waste all the fuel you paid so precious money for. You know, anyway, because what? And we going? I mean, you said the shit in the first message, second message. Hello, we live in beep. That's it. To be fair, it was an acronym. I mean, not like a short name, like a Abkürzung. Because it's not an acronym. It's just initialism. Isn't NASA an initialism? I think it was the acronym. But it is a very obvious one. It's incredibly obvious. Unless I've guessed incorrectly. And it's not... The one I guessed isn't the one where you live. And I'm completely forgetting about another place. In North Rhine-Westphalia. With those... with those, things. No, I probably guessed correctly, because what else could it possibly be? But there's always the chance. especially since last week before that, because I insulted the village you live in, you shouted at me how many people live there. And that narrows it down quite a lot. Also, because I just spotted the hideous textures of the mountain. In much sadder news, I am completely cyberpunked out. I think for 3 days now, I have not touched Cyberpunk anymore. Like, from one day to the next, I was like, yep, no, I'm done. Suddenly, zero. I couldn't tear myself away from that game for like 8 weeks, 9 weeks. And suddenly, yeah, I don't care anymore. Like, I haven't nearly done everything, but I've done everything that I want. I've squeezed all the fun out of that game. And now I'm obsessed with Marvel Heroes, maybe for 3 weeks before never touching that ever again either. Because the Tahiti server is too laggy from Europe. Weird, because I think one of the devs is British. Same ping. But he hasn't got the time to play. He's too busy fixing the server front to back. No playing for him. I don't know. I'm making shit up. And, or, you know, local server, there's nothing going on, and I can't tweak the values, so all the currency gain and XP bonuses low and low. Don't do that in real life, I don't think. I just, for a second, was not sure this is the correct lever. Yeah, no, but I kind of just won. Like, I have 3 characters, like 1 for each life path. And, they're all just winning everything they walk into. There's no... Yeah. There's no one left to murder, which isn't true. Like... There's a bunch of shit I could do, but nah, I'm good. Like my sort of main character, he's done most things. Left. Going left? We are going. And we're only doing 40. But I did tremendously enjoy looking at Night City. A lot. On foot. Slowly. It is actually great. And I like to reiterate, and then I walked into Dogtown from the Phantom Liberty expansion and I almost vomited. Because it's just Fallout, but smaller. And frankly uglier. And I wish they had come up with lore for something else entirely. Hate that place. Do not want to see Dogtown ever again if I can help it. I'll just notice that you've not eaten dinner yet. What do you mean only just not? Oh, okay, you and beer back. Some people's kids. My dinner was bland. Something was missing. I don't even know what. It's horrible. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was just very bland. Just, yeah, alright, I'm done eating. Thanks. It was sustenance today. Utterly forgettable. 30? And we may, I mean, it is a very sharp corner. Unfortunately, we have nothing good to look at. Because it's a rusty, broken steam train. It's sloshing again. Not... It is not a brilliant journey. And I'm kind of... over it. Kind of glad that it's... wait. It's the second to last one. The next one I will not do on stream. I mean, I already didn't do 3 of them on stream. But, I mean, granted, they spawn in different places. Although both the DE2 and the 2H2 spawned in the steel mill for me. And both the DE6 and DH3 spawned in the coal power plant for me. Where does this tunnel go? Hello? Fiddlesticks. The 060 was at the farm, which, by the way, is next to the steel mill. So I did this journey 3 times. I did the CPP once, and I have to do it a second time. And I'd say, oh, did Iron Mine West have the D6? Something else was... What else was in the CPP? I think that... No, the DH4 was in the CPP. The DE6, I believe, was in Iron Mine West. Or East. It wasn't in Iron Mine East. I don't think it was Iron Mine East. It was Iron Mine West. I think. What else doing on? Yeah, but always having to drag everything down to City South? No. I mean... There should be one location. I like the museum quite a lot. I wish there were better contracts to and from City South. Because after I dropped off the locomotive in the museum, I'm gonna spin the roulette wheel, which I haven't set up, to go someplace else, to eventually end up in Machine Factory. We're not immediately going Machine Factory from City South by train or by fast travel. Like, we're also not fast traveling to Machine Factory to then drag the boiler down to City South. Because they'll just end up doing this trek all over again. We're not doing that today. Like, I wish maybe half of the locomotive parts end up in Machine Factory and half in Girlfriend. Like, maybe it doesn't make sense that it's in Girlfriend, but at least the trek would be different. Something. It's too much driving to City South. Away from City South and back to City South. Similarly to how there's way too much harbor. All the roads always lead to the harbor. Wow. How heavy are you? Why are you... have to... No, I did not still have the brakes on. Why do you ask? Like... you always end up in the harbor, or you always looking to make money, so you just go to the harbor. Either, you know, diesel gasoline or very long distance or military things, which is always military base here, military base there. And the approach to the military base is awful. So, fantastic map. The contracts could stand to be. They delete the caboose and they put it back into the garage over here. I think they did. Because they wouldn't... Oh yeah, because it needs to exist somewhere. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm just gonna have to resummon it. There was always gonna be... like... Who attaches... like, who attaches the caboose to the end of their locomotive, or locomotive slug, or locomotive slug, or whatever? Who attaches the caboose to the end of that, and then puts it on the end of a consist, and then the locomotive at the front of the consist, all manually? I mean, I'm pretty sure every other Derail Valley player does that. But it sounds like such a hassle. How do you even manage that? It's on the wrong end. Oh, you park the caboose at the... well, in the drive-through siding. You leave it there. You pick up the consist. You back the consist back up to the caboose. But rip time bonus if you do that. Oh, I am terrible at this today. Why did it go ping? Oh, because it switches. No. That is the sound of the traction motor switching over to something or other. When does this thing go ping? Ding. I don't remember when it does that. Hello, Derail Valley Railway Museum. Difficult to say. I'll just get going, will you? I have plenty of time to set the turntable. How the turntables. I know. No, that. And the steam locomotive lives, as in the 2H2 lives, right here. 3 over. 3 over. 1, 2, third over. 1, 2, third over. Right? 1, 2, third over. Third over. You can hear it sloshing from Bielefeld. But at least it's not squeaking. I have lubed it sufficiently. You've returned. What are you eating? Toast und Käseschinken. Fair. Ah, too much. I'm not on it quite yet. I was misunderestimate how much this is. Oh, actually, this is quite tight with the tender on it. Third over. That third? I have no idea. I think that's two. That's two. One more. But it's such awkward. Come on. Why do we get the UI thing only here? I mean, stop complaining. You're doing it from the magic space camera. A real man would walk out and... I don't even know where the controls are. You have to move this one by quote-unquote hand? Oh. Sorry, I have to delicately park a broken thing somewhere. I'll be right with you. Delicately. Gently. Super gently. Alright. Parked. Go. Out. Leave. Well, actually, I did say while you were away. While we will order a boiler, we will not immediately go to the machine factory. 30,000. I mean, it's always 30,000, isn't it? Also grabbed a bottle of Mezzomix because the Coke is almost empty. That is too much soda. 1 glass / can is enough for 1 day. Of 1. Please return the Mezzomix and get some water. A juice if you need it to taste after something. A tea if you need something out of it. The Coke was half empty. I'm not drinking the... No Mezzomix for you today. I have spoken. And have absolutely no power over you. And really, it's just me projecting my own cautiousness over my deteriorating health onto literally everyone else on the planet. Don't think you're special. No. Ah, right. We're doing a roulette, but we're doing a roulette for freight specifically. But I've not set up my roulette. Oh, good. It defaults to the stations. Oh, that's not what I meant. That's too much. No. Yeah. Also have Fanta here. Don't add to the pile of soda. What did I just say? Water, juice, tea. I'm trying to think of something else that's... Oh, vodka. But no sodas. Sodas are bad for you. How have you not... Has nobody ever told you this? Am I the first to tell you this? Where are we going? Preferably not Iron Mine West. We just came from there. Is it Oil Well North? Or... I'll take Oil Well North. Going Oil Well North. If I can help it, we will not ship the oil to the harbor. I do not want to just ship oil to the harbor. Oh, great. We have... The soup is back. Fucking soup. Why is it... Soup! If you want more liquids into you, have a soup. Fucking hell. Oh, I have the choice between 5k to goods factory or, 13 to... Yeah, alright. Not thrilled, but, you know. 33256, actually. 3326. As in orange, blue, orange, blue. This is 4 orange. This is also wrong. This is 6 blue. 3326? Yeah, it's this one. Where's the exit? Where am I? Soup! Ah! Alright, this is not the way out. I literally had to manually check. Is there anything behind it? There shouldn't be anything behind it. Am I pointing the wrong way? Is this my 060? Ah, look how pretty it is. I'm not driving that. Because there's soup. I don't know where we're going. $15? $15. Am I pointing the wrong way? Did the fast travel point me the wrong fucking way? Hey, fuck you, fast travel! Why is this the wrong way? You bastards! Unbelievable. I'm suing. That's a lot of words to tell me that, no, you don't care. What are you sewing? Yeah. That doesn't work. It's pronounced sewing. But, if I ever go into textile work, I hope I don't have to reap what I sow. Anyway, where are we? All the way north. Are we drifting? Are we under power? Best train driver. Just the best. Singularly unmatched. Unbelievable. I have to turn around. I can't just... Is there shit in the way? I don't know. I can't tell, for there is soup. The D2. There's no shit in the way. Vorwärts! You let me. Too many fucking levers. Who designed this? What locomotive is this based on again? Because you can just Google who designed the original one, the real one. Soup and rain. Or have I spat on my monitor? No, those are in-game drops. Look at this soup! There, enjoy the view. Ooh, a tower. Soup. Ooh, a pump jack. Ooh, a pipeline. And a pump jack. Soup. A faint outline of trees. Okay, there's a whole ass tree. Either your mom called, you need to check. We are checking. I need a mod that eliminates the soup weather. Where am I? I can't tell. Or there is soup. I think I haven't turned around yet. Oh my god. Also, you know, as fun as this joke is, joke! At least look inside. The soup has turned slightly orangey. Behold, golden soup. Mmm. Oh, it's not raining, so apologies, but the windshield wipers are squeaking. I'm going to turn off the windshield wipers. This is terrible. Oh, the 5 seconds where you have something to look at and you go away. D2. 060. 060. You're so very pretty. And I like the idea of you. But my god. First outing, you exploded. Because steam trains are hard. Alright, I believe this is my sighting. Maybe. Ish. Probably. Difficult to tell in the soup. Where am I going? Left. You just switched that back. Right. Was that 5-0? I'm not redeeming the contract. I believe 5-0. 15 was it? So right, left. Please. Thank you. Where are we going? Food factory? Yeah. Not very far. But hopefully that means I make the time bonus. Thank God we don't have to do the helix. They did indeed not call me. Ah. The voices are louder. Them. Whatever you do, always listen to the voices in your head. They're in your head. Surely that means they want only the best for you. That's how that works, right? Otherwise, why would they be there? Like, would you walk into someone's, I don't know, bedroom and whisper to them, it's a bedroom rather than a head? Like, you live in, no, would do, hang on. I can mangle this. Oh, I found my train. That was on. Would you walk into your own bedroom and where you live, or at least sleep, and go and tell someone else to like absolutely wreck the place? No, you wouldn't. So, or like the person who owns the house. Yeah, that's how that works. You wouldn't tell the person who owns the house to go into your room and wreck it. So, the voices in your head are surely only looking out for what's best for you. What? Oh my god. None of you heard what I just said, right? Oh my god, it's CD and Goobers. The Goobers have arrived. No. All the Goobers. My good Goobers, I have great news for you. We have soup. The weather is just soup. Actually, with the arrival of the Goobers, the weather, no, it's still just soup. I can only offer you soup. And thank you very much for the 32,000 months of subscription. You like soup? Well then please drink up all this soup, or I need to see a goddamn thing. That would be fucking nice if I saw a goddamn thing for 5 seconds. No, this game just gives me soup all the time. But also, in between the soup, there's a train. Behold, train. Thank you very much, and I know you don't have to. I very nearly streamed Marvel today. Oh, you're finally playing Marvel, right? No, the emulator project for Marvel Heroes added talents tonight. But because everyone was so excited, the one server that the Tahiti project has is quite laggy today, so I didn't. And of course, whenever I try to look up old information about Marvel Heroes, all Google spits out is information about Marvel Rival. By the way, you need to look at the new train game called Lomomoto? Lomomoto or Locomoto? Because, you know, you can't type for shit. I mean, because you occasionally... It is Locomoto. I am a genius. And you are also here. And, wow. No, and I am glad you're also here. To tell me about what sets this thing apart? I don't think I've heard of Locomoto. Or maybe I have. It's not the Eldritch one, is it? Because that looks terrible. Because there's too much walking around and not enough trains on that one. Is there an option to tell Google to only search for results from a certain time span? Yeah, but the problem now is that there's an emulator project that is currently ongoing. So occasionally, maybe there could be something related to the actual emulator project rather than just the old game. Because they keep updating the etc, etc. It's a cute one. But you will refurb trains and stuff. Refurb. Refurbish? Alright. What's the heart thing on your name? Pair the love? What love? I've not shared love on Twitch. You are tired. I believe that happens when you do things all day long. Oh my god, look at this. I missed this. Alright. If you are tired, go to the bed. Or whatever else you do when you are tired. Go eat the dogs and pet Ashley. And then go to sleep. Why are we so slow? Because all this methane is heavy. Wait. Excuse me. A train of methane should not be heavy. Methane is lighter than air. The methane should be lifting up the wagons, practically off the track. Yes, I know it's liquid methane. Shut the fuck up. It was from Valentine's Day. You have to share a clip. No, I was busy crying and watching uplifting television. On Valentine's Day. I have no idea what I did on that day. On V-Day. I don't care about V-Day. I've been waking up at 5:30 and going to bed at 9:10ish. Ugh. Disgusting. Who cursed you with such maladies? I don't know. That's not a malady. I needed a big, strong word for how disgusting these times are. Your husband, I would... You'd stay married, but live in 2 separate houses. Because that's just gross. Why the fuck Did you ask me why the fuck I was awake at 4 AM? I'm always awake at 4 AM. Unless I have insomnia, which ironically means I'm asleep at 4 AM. Are you sure you have insomnia rather than a normal sleep? No, I have insomnia. I'm asleep at 4 AM. I'm always asleep at 4 AM. Working weird shifts. He's on night. Yeah. I would never let someone else's work get in the way of my fucked up sleep schedule. Going to bed at 9. Ugh. And now he's on nights. He was on the... I mean, I say all this shit because I am not married to anyone. Your sleep schedule is non-existent and fucking my brain up. So mad that I have to speak German. Meine Fresse. What I do? How's my... Hey, I have a sleep schedule. I'm very consistently in bed at 4 and watching some YouTube until I can't keep my eyes open for any longer. Oh, behold, bridge! And sunset. I think it's set. And train. And fucking, can you go faster than 16 kilometers per hour, please? Oh, I kind of need a... Behold! Train. Excuse me. Easier for me to stay on the early routine. This is going to be the death of you, you know? I have strong opinions about non-conforming. I know conforming makes you money, but... Well, it makes him money. But, And streaming 10 hours is amazing. I could never. I can't even make it to 4 these days. I haven't streamed for 4 days this year once. Too much. You got your Abby hoodie. Post a picture of the hoodie on a piece of furniture. Or DM one. You know. I had to be very specific. Alright, this vexes me. I had difficulty getting a train, a heavy train, up to here last week. And now I'm having difficulty getting a medium-sized train down? Makes no sense. Didn't you order it ages? Oh. Order? I mean... Don't they just arrive when... I mean, don't they just... I don't know what they did. But also, it's just in time, because they're not doing Derby stuff yet. According to Stream Elements, I'm elderly. What do you mean, what do you mean according to Stream Elements? When does that come up in Stream Elements conversation? By the way, where am I going? C6I. C6. North? Left? Right? D6? Right? Right? Left. Hi. How do you... What? How was... What did the train driver ask the unusual ship driver, boat driver, ship driver? I like that. It's very inaccurate. While he was vomiting. Seasick? Aye. Because, get it? I have to go into C6I? Huh? Seasick? Aye. I thought that was downhill. Why are we slowing down? The brakes are on, idiot. I put the brakes on because this is going downhill. Oh, there's names on there. All right. I didn't expect there to be names on there. Obviously. What did you send? We're doing research on elderly streamers. All right. If you're excuse me. Oh, they did. Oh, excuse me? How do I open this in anything else? How do I have to drive a train. If you're over 23, that is bait. That is engagement bait. That is rage bait. That is rage bait. I am raging. I'm barely over 23. And I'm engaged. I mean, enraged. Oh my god. Italy streamers. You're over 23. Bro. One's brain hasn't stopped growing until 25. And they're pulling this shit? I didn't see. Was it in the screenshot? How many replies and angry retweets? I mean, quote tweets. It was on Twitter, right? Did they get for that? Fucking congratulations. You've enraged millions. put it in the IRL, yeah, alright. For everyone to see. Now I'm just imagining... Hey, stop braking! Now I'm just imagining a black hoodie with literally everything else blacked out because all it says on there is the school, the town, and everyone else's name. Here is my Abi hoodie, and I've removed all the identifying information. Just a black picture of blackness. Is what I'm imagining. I haven't looked at it yet. But I have to amuse myself somehow. Didn't black them out, I used white. Because the names are in white. Just don't be like all the people online who do it on their phones all the time when they're trying to black out the names on social media posts. And they're doing it on the phone, and for some reason the marker tool on the phones apparently doesn't actually cover anything up. It just slightly darkens them, so we can always read all the names. There's an entire subreddit about it. I don't remember what it was called. Subreddit. Marked out names. No, good job marking. I don't know. One second, I need to be paid, for there's a time bonus. Because obviously my bank account is more important to me than my friends. As you know, I am a Twitch streamer after all. Hey yo, 15, 23, 19k. Even worth it. Somebody do the math. How much do I owe for all of these? 10, 14, 17, 19. Ah, you're already over 21. Rounding up everything, probably 24,000. And I just made 19. And this one is ticking down because the engine is running. I don't know. Is your engine running? Yeah, maybe you should go out and go after it. Bottom tish, etc., etc. Alright. Where train? It's got 5.7 thousand replies now. How many of those were, yes, I would like to participate in this study. This sounds very fun and amazing. Please, here's my Twitch link. I do everything to promote my shit because I have 11 viewers and think that's not enough. And how many of those are actually... I mean, don't go and count. Wondering. Because obviously, no, I don't think anybody should. What? Finish the sentence, Meta. What do you do you not think anybody should? Nah. I didn't think this through. I'm not finishing that sentence. Alright. Machine factory? No, we're not going to the harbor. Machine factory, sawmill. I mean, hey, sawmill is actually a good track. Ish, maybe. Actually, not terrible. 0. You can go shunt yourself. And where does this go? Sawmill. Ooh, we have a double sawmill. Ooh, we're doing a sawmill. I think we're doing a sawmill run. I didn't expect to go to the sawmill from the food factory. Wood scrap. Uh-huh. Wood scrap. WOULD. Wood scrap. Like how on the internet everybody always, you know, you post a picture of literally any human being, and in the comments somebody says wood, WOLD, wood, scrap. We're gonna sleep on that. Good morning, everybody. Come trains. You look like wood scrap. Ugh. Ugh. Good lord, what happened to you? 31. Where's the 69? Sorry, the 96. Yeah. I've done a lot more 96 than I have 69. Just, you know, no touching. And feet and head opposite ends. So, you know, nobody can accuse you of anything. Sorry, what? No, I need the short one first, right? Yeah, because then we drop off the more expensive one first. If it's not both at the same time. Are you actually going to look at the... Oh, sorry. I forgot. It's over in Discord. And I immediately forgot that Discord exists. Oh, I was just reminded of the like theming and motto that you all chose. Vergessen zu speichern. Wait, did you change the slogan? I think you told me a much worse slogan months and months and months ago. I kind of like the Spiel vergessen zu speichern. No? You told me something else. Was that from the start? No, it wasn't. You were involved in it, and you know exactly what happened every step of the way, and I'm just here going, misremembering things you told me 7 months ago, but you told your other motto ideas. I think some of those were so atrocious that they overwrote everything else. No. Alright, the Vergessen zu speichern, I quite like that. But I hate the Abitendo. I still don't like it. I like the bullet bill. I'm surprised you were allowed to put the bullet bill on the hoodie. But this is violent imagery on an official school event type thing. There's a shoe! Oh wait, what's all the shit in the top of the picture? Ah, you're selling you're selling the permission to punch children for €1. I see. I don't think that's morally correct. Because it says Kinderpunch. I mean Kinderpunch. One of my Twitch viewers is only charging €1 to let strangers punch children. And somehow I'm okay with that. The filthy little buggers probably deserve this. Not my shoe. You didn't take that picture. Oh. Right. So now you've shared someone else's picture on a Discord full of weirdos. I do it for free. No, that's not how that works. You have to pay for the privilege. Because you would do it for free. It's not a... I do it for free. It's the reply to I will give you over €10 to do a thing. Oh, I do it for free. That doesn't work on... CD walks into a restaurant and orders a food, and the cashier says, yeah, that'll be €7. Sorry, £7. £7 in it, and CD says, no, I'll do it for free. That's not. You don't get to do the no, but it costs you €1 to do the punching. You really are tired, aren't you? Why are you still here? Where am I? But yeah, punch a child for €1. I mean, for €1, I'd punch a child. Like, just to see what it's like, right? I've never punched a child. There's plenty of children out there who deserve it. I have no qualms about that. Short one first. Short one is 1 over. Short one is 2 over. Over. Where am I? I'm in 6. Is that in 8 then? I think it's in 8. Oh, wait, where are we going? Sawmill. Oh, we're pointing the correct way. Woo! You have €1? In a pinch, I'm sure I can scrounge up €1 from somewhere. If the privilege to punch a child who deserves it is on the line. Oh shit. I should stop talking. I do upload these to YouTube and never delete any YouTube videos, no matter how shitty they are. I.e. my old Let's Plays. There's a game coming out where you get to punch a kid. Is it the VR version of Bully? Neighbors Suburban Warfare. Time to switch my Merkur Zitrone water. Please stop advertising various drinks, no matter how much you get paid for it. This is an ad-free stream, except for all the ads that Twitch plays. You know, it occurs to me, it's dark as shit in here. I don't see a goddamn thing. Like, it's still not very bright, but at least the reflections and the sheen tells me where the bloody levers are in the dark. I have not made brilliant choices when it comes to the lighting, but there you go. I've not switched the switches. Is that even correct? I have no idea. Where am I going? Where am I going this way? Left, 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 right? Huh? Yeah, so 69. Not. Sorry, real-time train driving. I linked it. There's also playtest. Okay. One of those words made sense. Payment? No payment. I'm poor. Poor? Beginning to crave darkness. I never fall asleep 2 seconds after the turn of light. Ugh. No! Wait, your light is on? You think I'd be able to stay up until 5 a.m.? Ever? If I ever turned on my light in this room? Light is on to keep me awake. That's not how that works. There's nothing worse than artificial light. If you want to stay awake. Because it completely ruins your everything. Light a candle. We are pointing the right way, right? It works kinda because less sleepy right now. Anyway, please check DC once more. No! I have important... No, okay. No, you dimmed something. Der Regen! Ah. What book is that from? Ah. Alles ist genauso, wie es sein soll. Nein, ist es nicht. Loop. In German. Oh, I didn't read the rest. Alles ist, wie es sein soll. Why not loop in Bavarian? Or Sächsisch? Or, something fun. That is just loop in translation. Where am I going? I think I need to clear this signal. Switch. There are no signals. Oh yeah, there are no signals. Oh my god, is there so much soup. Behold, soup. Enjoy the soup. I'd look longer at the soup if I didn't have to break for the switch. Alles genauso wie es sein soll, my asses. I'm doing this by sight in the soup. You're the 15 or whatever it was. 31. Wood scrap. I think the 15 is what I took here. No, 31. Left. Right. Right. Yeah, train. Right. Right. We something portion of the evening. Just we're doing this one from the magic space camera. Because all we have is soup. Well, this saves on bitrate for the YouTube upload, but also for, you know, the Twitch upload. So it doesn't. Just soup. Earlier I had a screen that was practically the same color as the OBS display thingy. The OBS layout. What's it called? Whatever. The OBS window, but the inner part. The pixels of non-soup down in the corner. No. No. That's just me. I'm not part of the soup. This soup does not taste of meta. What does meta taste like? Taste of the word soup. Right. Oh, this one. Let's go. Where do I redeem this? I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating, it's just soup. Kind of wrong. Oh, actually not. Don't. I'm not a cannibal. I don't want to know you're not a cannibal. No, no. If Hey, see, I didn't even think of cannibalism. My brain went to licking people. And like, at the top of their arm. Not what the rest of the internet is thinking. Didn't want to go down, yeah. We live in a strange world where cannibalism is the safer choice. But also, if a person is an ingredient in the soup, but then you take the person out again, but it tastes. It's like there's a scene in Secret of Mana where you, as the player character, end up a soup. Completely innocent. For the third time this evening, we will just have the entertainment, such as it is, consist of me saying the word left or right. Left. 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 Right. We're not going via Forest Central. That makes no sense. Right. Excuse me. Left. Right. Through the OR. Operating room on this map? You're hilarious. Fucking endlessly hilarious. Through the OR. Left. And more left. And left some more. And Left 4 Dead. Such a good game. Right. And then we go. And then I don't remember. And through City South, City West. But yeah. It gets us very close to the motherfucker. But can't help but notice we're slow. We almost stopped. Oh god. I can't make it out of here. Rip time bonus. Oh, I meant to... I'm sure it'll stop eventually. Oh! Stop! Stop talking about cooking people. No. Never. People are delicious when properly prepared. It's still going. Stop. Fucking hell. Don't do this in real life, by the way. Just abandon the entire consist and leave it to its fate. Where's my train? Going 6 kilometers an hour somewhere. All right. Anyway, what did you say? Bad news, I turned off the light and I'm not... Oh god, yeah, right. But I have an entire journey planned. It's... come on, man. Just slap yourself every 7 seconds. But also, how... Again, turning off the light is how I stay awake so much longer. If I ever have to be in a room where the lights are on, I just get dead tired in an hour and a half. Hey, I can't help but notice you're going backwards. Yes, I am. But your destination lies that way. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. So, why are you going that way instead? Oh? Unlow. What? Running start. I need a running start to get up whatever hill is out there. So, since stations are flat, I will back this up until, say, here. And then I will try and pick up what little speed I can coax out of this thing. Sitting, not lying down yet. I give it another 3.5 seconds. How about I make you angry? I totally would if I could think of a thing. Like... You will just fall asleep angry. Nobody... But no! That's not how adrenaline works. Oh, no! You are right. That would not work. I forgot. Saying things that would make normal people angry isn't going to work because you're a teenager. You're always angry. It doesn't change anything. It just adds to the long list of things you're angry about, and then you fall asleep. And it's just a +1. It's like one more thing. Yeah, thanks. I needed that. You're always angry at everything all the time. I forgot about that. Genuinely forgot about that. Well... Then I'm fresh out of ideas. Which is generally true for me anyway. I have no ideas. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no ideas about what to do anyway. I literally spun a wheel of RNG earlier to figure out where I'm going in the video game. It's not much better in RRL. Alright, go! Go! Tell me this doesn't wheel slip. Yeah. Go! Just go! Just go! Just faster! Go! Go! Does this wheel slip? Surely this isn't gonna wheel slip. If it wheel slips, I'm deploying sand. Go! I just need to pick up speed, is what I've just learned. Played some Need for Speed the other day. There's an NPC during race with the voice line, I come near. Seeing the train come closer, just... Oh. Yeah. Why does he speak German? Are all the voice lines in German? Is it a German version? Because app stores are stupid. Man, I haven't played a racing game in ages. Yeah, no. Cyberpunk has races in it, but those don't count. Those are piss easy because it's an open world game. I'm trying to make a train go fast, but that's hardly the same thing. But then again... Oh, I have played racing games. I've literally played Formula 1 in January. Just before I fell down the Cyberpunk rabbit hole. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Literally. I can't remember. We have picked up... Oh my god, +2. Why is there +2 out of a train station? Who built these? The developers at Altitude, because they want to torture the video game player. Because I don't want to change the language on a game on the Wii. Oh, that one's on the Wii. Ooh, Need for Speed on the Wii. You at least have the steering wheel accessory? Or does that not work on Need for Speed? Was that just for Mario Kart? We do. No, but it works on Formula 1. I've seen... Oh, specifically the Formula 1 game for the Wii. 2009. Because I've seen videos of a young man. Because he always plays on controller. Rather than a steering wheel. Normally, he said... He finally made a video. Wow, first time playing Formula 1 with a steering wheel. And I think in the thumbnail he puts on like a whole sim racing setup, and then the video starts and he pulls out the Wii racing wheel thing. It's like, ah, yeah, alright, good joke. And he plays Formula 1 2009 on the Wii, and it's like one of the best games he's ever played. I forgot his name. I'm subscribed to him, he just doesn't upload anymore. Webby87. If you subscribe to Webby87, you will be a Webby87 subscriber. Says Will Buxton. It's AI duplicate. Need for Speed wants me to use a nunchuck too for some reason. Controls that I don't need and the game doesn't force. They tried a lot of things back then. I don't have a steering wheel. I too play my racing games with a controller. Though, when I first got the Steam controller, I made use of the gyroscope function and had Project Cars set up in such a way that I could steer with motion, and it was pretty interesting. But I think today my arms would get too tired too quickly, because you have to actually hold it up. Like, you're not holding onto a wheel that's onto something. You're just holding a controller. Similarly to the Wii thing. Yeah, right, yeah. It's just motion controls. Which is a neat thing that it exists, but no. My poor arms. Also my pure fuel, because we're on full throttle and we're doing 30. We're doing 25. Oh well. Listen, according to the clinometer, it's gotten worse. According to the clinometer, we're going up Mount fucking Everest. Indeed, we have slowed down on full power. Though, potentially lower power. I don't know if it works like gears on a car. But surely for the junction, it'll flatten out somewhat. Surely it'll flatten out somewhat for the junction. Surely. Junction. Flatten out. Go. Surely. Go on. Go on. Left. Flatten out for the fucking junction, Jesus. Who built this? Note to self. I mean, I was gonna say note to self, don't leave via the south on Food Factory, but going north to Sawmill makes no sense. Sorry, that was violent. I mean, it makes a little bit of sense because it's the fast bit and it goes downhill. Oh, this goes uphill again. But surely you don't want to go via forest south. So what, you do this? There's no way you do this. Well, it's all a mess. And I can't help but notice we're on the junction and still slowing down. No, we're picking up speed. Rejoice! It had flattened out while I was waffling on about map thing. Why did you turn off my lights? Hey, Wolfsblut. Wake up. No, you're not. Great. Of course, the downside is we're picking up speed. We're about to do a squiggly bit into a station that goes left, right, left, right, 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 left. We can't have all the speed. But I think we're going downhill. I mean, you're watching MetaJoke TV. Everything is going downhill all the time. No, but it's not a metaphor. We're going downhill. We're about to smash into the oil well. I mean, oil refinery. Don't actually brake. It's just... don't stop accelerating while going downhill. That is my goal. Behold! Train. In a gully. Mountains. Eventually. No, we need more train in the picture. And indeed, the train should be faster than the camera. Yes, this works. I think I did this shot once. Eh. We had blue skies and sunshine. And now we have this. I believe some of the pixels on screen currently are indeed not grey. Hard to believe. Tree growing on rock. They're very resilient trees. They're like, they're closely related to dandelions. Famously grow in solid concrete. Speaking of solid concrete, for 2 days now in a row, I was not, I repeat, not woken up by drilling noises. To be fair, the first Like Monday and Tuesday, I wasn't woken up by drilling noises, but by road construction. So that's so much reason to rejoice. Alright, stop braking. We're just doing 30. We're doing 30 through the station. Behold the station, which looks better at night with all the lights. So, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, they were tearing up the street again. I don't know why. Well, to be fair, Tuesday, they were putting back together, but this also makes horrid noises. Wednesday and Thursday, woken up by drilling. Mercifully, on Thursday, it was only very brief, but it woke me up. And only yesterday and today, I was allowed to sleep until I wake up on my own. Or the cat. But the cat's allowed to. I want to have a video game in which you can collect shit. And also, like, plants. And when you check the item to see where to collect more of it, it just says things grow in the most random places. What do you want? You want to have a video game in which you can collect shit. Including plants. And when you check the item to see where to collect more of it, it just says the things grow in the most random places possible. Island Sanctuary in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not even joking. The downside is you have to finish Endwalker to get there. I mean, it does give you a map of where things are. It's a pain in the ass and boring, and they shouldn't have spent so much development time on it. But it's kind of what you described, a little bit, sort of. For example, there's dandelions, and when you check to see where they grow, it just says concrete. I'm trying to think of... yeah, no. I mean, what also comes to mind, but isn't that? What comes to mind is how in Stardew Valley you want to do farming and, you know, maybe even the social bullshit. But very early on in the game, you need a thing for upgrade. And to do this, to get this thing, you need to delve into the caves and do combat for 15 hours straight. And the combat is very boring and janky. And you want to play this farm game with the sunshine and water everywhere, and now you spend the next 40 hours in a cave system. Where, you know, you have to go into deeper and deeper levels to pick up some rocks. Because without those some rocks, you can't have your better watering can. Or some shit like that. And that is why I never played Stardew Valley. I think they say you can just buy these things from the stores eventually. No. Why is that in the game? Why does your farming game have a, like, roguelite cave dwelling simulator in it? What? Why is that game so highly rated? You spent 80% of your time in those fucking caves. And 50% of the time romancing all the characters in the village. I think that's why it's popular. They're just like the romancing game. It's a visual novel for them. Oh, you like turnips? Yay. So I will give you a turnip so that soon you will ask me to marry you. What? No, farming game. You inherit a farm and there's a big corporation and caves. What? Why am I in caves? No. Why am I fighting monsters in caves? If I want to fight monsters in caves, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VI. What is wrong with you? I want a farming game. I preferred my time at Porsche to Stardew Valley, and I'm pretty sure I'll be the only person in the world who thinks that. I think technically that game also sends you into caves, and technically some of it is also combat, but it's not as egregious. And some of the caves is just grinding rocks. And there's also romancing the villages. But the story has a sci-fi twist, I think. I never got very far, but I still preferred it. And the farming is, if there is farming, I don't even know. It's much less creative. But I don't know if it is creative in Stardew Valley. Kind of just... I never got out of the cave. I mean, I suppose we're technically allowed to go fast this bit. Or a little bit. We're allowed 70. Right. Train goes brr. Thank you, autosave. You're the real hero. This wood scrap, but it is a train. 80, but we had to slow down. Well, we're not doing 80 yet. I was about to say, no farming game, but it's on the Wii. Highly revolves around the romancing villages. You can also spend a lot of time trying to earn more money. Like, not Animal Crossing, right? Or the other one. Harvest Moon? Was there a Harvest Moon on the Wii? Harvest Moon have caves? Was Harvest Moon? Never played Harvest Moon. Why are we slowing down so much? Isn't this flat? It appears not to be flat at all. Alright. It's possible I could stomach Harvest Moon a lot more than Stardew Valley. Wait, this... What do you mean uphill? This bit is downhill. Because this is uphill. Where's my downhill? Thank you. There's my downhill. Magical Melody. Ooh. I know there's a million Harvest Moon games. Go! Why are you losing your mind? Losing your sight? Losing my mind to... What was the line? Why can I never remember it? Losing my mind, losing my mind. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm fine. Tell me I'm right? What is it? I don't remember the lines. Why are you losing your mind? I'm losing my mind trying to remember the lyrics to Last Resort. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Thank you. I can never remember that, even though every day I do wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. It's like I'm slightly over 30 and still have the existential dread of a teenager deep within me. Phrasing? No, but the world is a terrible place and I wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Actually, I don't need anyone to tell me I'm fine. I'm amazing. I'm smart, handsome, intelligent. I'm none of those things. Clever, a good listener, charming, funny. I'm none of those things. But I have a huge ego. No, I don't actually. But that is the problem. I am so much better than everyone else, which is terrible. I wish I was as awfully bland. I mean, I am boring, but I wish my head was as empty as everyone else's. It would be so much better. Life would be awesome. Instead, I am saddled with the ability to pay attention slightly more than a lot of people. It doesn't help me. It doesn't make me good at anything. I just know that everything is terrible. Which it is. Can't tell me otherwise. You don't need to tell me I'm fine. I'm amazing. Just everything else is awful. So, please, world, fix your shit. Maybe? Sooner rather than later, if at all possible? Like, you didn't vote, so I assume you haven't read the news. Like any of the news. As in the political news. In the country we share. You don't know what Uncle Fritz is up to, right? Fritz? Fritz. Fritz is the short form for Friedrich, right? You do not. Well, maybe you should, because they've been pissing away your retirement. Or how can this be? My retirement, says you, is 40 years away, maybe 50 by the time they decide you have to work until you're 70. But there will be no retirement fund left because they just passed the old Bundestag. Not the new one that we've all sort of maybe voted in or not, depending on how you view democracy. The old Bundestag that was voted out. Decided to make €1 billion in debt. For kind of no good reason. There's a reason we had a debt ceiling. I'll be long dead by the time you have to pay that. Maybe you should read the news sometime. It's your money that they're pissing away. And you're not even allowed to decide any of it. But also they wouldn't listen to you anyway. That is a nice trick. They don't listen to us. Not one bit. Like 70% of us do not want any of that shit that they're pulling, and they double down on all of it. They're laughing at our faces. Openly. And think we don't notice. Wish you had an empty head for once. Yeah. No. No. I hear there are drugs for that. I just don't know where to get them. Or blunt force trauma to the head. I think the drugs are less harmful. Is this uphill? I think it's all uphill. Just consult the clinometer. I have screwed it up horribly. I should have barreled out of the city west at like 100 kilometers an hour. I'm allowed 30 here, thanks. Because I think this is horribly uphill. Mate, how am I supposed to get up a hill when you allow me to go 30? I know, right? No, but seriously, you're incredibly screwed. It does not matter what you do. In the slightest. Sleep well. Good night. Yes, I'll just die and you're not allowed to. That's the other neat trick. Oh, wow, you're very late. No, I'm not even making fun of you today. That's too late. Yeah, no. You're not allowed to die. That's just not... You gotta... You gotta go work for them. Their salary hinges upon your work. Because it's not like they're working. What are they gonna do about it? Revive me? Fine you. It's illegal after all. I think it's not illegal in Germany, is it? There are countries where the S word is illegal. I'm not on YouTube. There are countries where suicide is illegal. And some of them punish it with the death penalty. Like, task failed successfully. Wait, what? This man tried to kill himself. Oh, we can't have that. What shall we do about him? Chair. Hang him. Wait, what? But don't we want him alive? No. We need to set an example. To whom? To everyone else who want to kill themselves. So they won't kill themselves anymore? That's right. Because if they do, we'll just hang them. Sir? I have a question. No questions allowed. Not in this regime. There are literally places, I think. I might be talking out of my arse. But I seem to remember reading on the internet that there are places in the world suicide is illegal and the punishment is death. Which ultimately just means wasted tax dollars. I assume they tax the populace. I don't think it's like communist countries. Whereas in England, I believe they have recently passed a bill to remove almost all hurdles for assisted suicide. And you know, Canada did it a couple years ago, and then the doctors started recommending early death to all kinds of patients who, under normal circumstances, could live for another 40 years happy and healthy. But they just think, how about we just murder you instead? It's so much easier and cheaper. But that's the other side of the coin. I couldn't tell you on which side Germany is more likely to end up. Couldn't tell you. That is slightly unsettling. No, it is incredibly unsettling, and all those people in those parliaments need to be in jail forever. Instead, they get, you know, their government pension for the rest of their life, paid by the taxpayer. And nobody burns down the parliament building. I don't understand. I don't understand why Western democracies aren't all burning. Let alone, oh, too many people are voting slightly too far to the right. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you looked at what you're doing? I've not voted right-wing. Like it sounds like I'm the prime candidate, but I'm very well aware that that is a bad thing. I did not. I just also did not vote for any of the fuckers currently in parliament. Which some would argue is a wasted vote. No. C3PO? No, C3I. And B3I. Long one in C3I. Long one backwards into C3I, please. Where am I? North. C3I. Left, right. Through. Which is left. Left? No, which is right, left. And then. Oh, surely 3i is empty. No, left. Right. The 3i. Left, right. Drop the back off in 3i. Right? Sorry. The political commentary is suspended because I have to drive a train. Left. Right. C3I. The back of it. Shit. How many are in the front? 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of incredible, difficult to count these, the color schemes. 6. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Blue, red, cutoff. I mean, I just need the arse end to be fully in the thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. It is double red. Pay me, but also drive forwards. Pay me. Oh, I teleported into the wall. Pay me. Pay me with money. Oh, I had a million years left to do this. This one goes into B anyway, right? B3I. Everything is actually prepared for that. Like, someone says this game needs a dispatcher to, you know, switch the points and everything. This game has a dispatcher, secretly, technically. Because when you pick up a contract, the points always point to the siding you need to get into. I don't know how it handles multiple contracts, but I never have to correct the switches for the I tracks. Right, left, 3I, go. I'm proud of you, Osprey. Made it to the sawmill. No. Backwards. No, backwards. Ah, shit. Boss Brute fell asleep. This is the worst timeline. Now it's just me and my train. And the magazines that I've hidden in the that I've hidden and that I've hidden in this door. I only go through this door when I know that nobody's watching. Because those magazines teach me how to knit, and my masculinity is so fragile that I don't want anyone watching me learn how to knit. That's what I'm doing, knitting. Say your name? No. Say my name. Then, who was that song by? It's like from the 90s. Say my name. I'm sure there's a million songs out there that at some point have the phrase "say my name" in the lyrics. And you can't tell the melody because I can't sing. And I don't know the rest. But which song from the 90s was it that goes, say my name, say my name, say my name. So I think the song would be called Say My Name. Quick Google 90s song Say My Name. Is what I would do at least. Boom, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Alright, you can slow down. Or stop accelerating. Oh, alas, no freight job took us to the machine factory, so I don't know when we'll get the boiler to the 802, to the 282, to the 822, to the 828, 282. Too many numbers and twos. Two is a number. No, the word two. TWO? No, two. Oh, fuck you too. Have I broken anything? I broke something in Oilwell North. Oh, great, I have to pay a fee too. We're 1.5 millionaires. We're still 1.5 millionaires. Woo! I am 1.5 millionaires.
What do you think we are, millionaires?
No, 1.5 millionaires. We're even better than a millionaire. And on this happy revelation, it is time to end. Because you're almost asleep and I have to pee. And what else am I gonna do? We're to drive more train? No. I'm gonna play some Marvel Heroes. And and have some chips. Not at the same time. Oh, I've no. Monday, perhaps Marvel Heroes, if I can somehow, you know, if I don't know, maybe maybe if the lag is not unbearable, or they've done something else, or I don't know, or if I can figure out if not, Hitman, because you know, what else am I gonna do? Yes, congratulations, you have managed to stay awake until 11:40 on a Friday night as a teenager. That's amazing achievement. What is wrong with you? So love you, good night, sleep well, and drink more water with nothing else in it. Stay hydrated with water, other than do what you want. Life doesn't matter. Bye.